Most people know Tesla as just a car company for almost 20 years. That's all they've seen. The why make electric cars, and they do it better than anyone else. It's a simple story, but it's not the full truth. Elon Musk can't call Tesla a car firm anymore. Now he says it's an AI and a robotics company on recent earnings calls. Tesla told investors this: we started by leading the electric vehicle shift. Now we aim to lead AI and robotics too. So Tesla isn't really just an automaker now. What is it becoming? The answer runs much deeper. Pale players are finally waking up. Tesla is just one piece of a much bigger plan. Elon built 5 connected companies. SpaceX recently bought his AI company, XI. The Y plan to build chip factories together. As our iOS people believe a merger is coming. Today we break down how it all fits together, what it happens if they become one big company. Jazz could end up being the most powerful firm ever. Let's dive right in. To see the big picture, look at their core missions. None of these companies exist just to sell products. EACH was built around one long-term goal. It sounds crazy when you say it out loud. SpaceX came first all the way back in 2002. Elon tried buying cheap rockets from Russia. He wanted to send payloads to Mars to spark interest, but rockets were way too expensive back then, so he decided to build rockets completely on his own. His goal was never just satellite launches or military contracts. He wanted humanity to become multi-planetary. He dreamed of a self-sustaining city on Mars one day. He poured his PayPal fortune into this ambitious project. Then everyone thought the idea was a total joke. Tesla came 1 year later in 2003. Elon laid out his vision. In a blog post in 2006, he called it his Secret Master Plaza N. Tesla's main goal was speeding up energy reform. Shift from fossil fuels to clean solar power. Saudi Post also mentioned Solar 80 and solar panels. The SE2 companies have been linked for decades. Tesla's 3-step plan was simple from the start. Buy LD expensive sports cars, use that money for cheaper cars. FinOY make affordable cars for regular people. Few paid attention to Tesla's bigger vision. Then came Xi, the youngest company. It started in 2023. Alan worried about falling behind in the global AI race. XI's mission is to understand the universe. 3 core companies, 3 huge missions. Sustainable age life Mars understanding cosmos for 20 years. The ray as separate businesses. SpaceX stayed public working closely with NASA. DEF-ENC projects a highly confidential work. Tesla went public on it by millions of shareholders. Its stock price moves with every news headline. Keep them separate, let each fund itself. It also kept government work out of the public eye. Both almost failed in their early years. SpaceX nearly ran out of cash. Tesla almost went bankrupt back in 2008. Both survived and grew on their own strength. Tesla bought Solar 80 back in 2016. Lawsuit TS followed. For years now, history repeats, but on a much larger scale. Slow like they operate like one single company. D for intermissions. No longer stay separate. Tech's no log. Y flows freely across all their products. Tech is the sab art. Rock, for example. It uses special alloy made for the SpaceX IP rocket. Si's metal is extremely tough, so it can't be bent easily. That's why the truck has such sharp angles. The new Rolla DSTR will have SpaceX cold gas thrusters. It uses the same tank tech as the Falcon rockets. You can now use Corrocade inside every Tesla car. Tesla engineers rely on Garlock to help code self-driving. Hardware, materials, and software move between companies all the time. All their key facilities are right here in the US. GPS rockets, cars, data centers, all built on home soil. The US strongly supports this kind of advanced manufacturing. Says homegrown tech empire keeps getting bigger. Now let's break down how everything connects. Mod and AI runs on one thing above all: raw computing power. MRE compute and more data make smarter AI models. SciS rule shapes the entire AI industry. Compute E-power is the biggest advantage you can have. The numbers are truly shocking. From M2012 to 2023, AI training compute grew 1 million times over. It still increases 4 to 5 times every single year. Size year big tech firms will spend billions building new data centers. Falling behind in compute means falling behind in AI. AI development is outpacing what we can build on land. So what's the next step? The answer is space on LY. SpaceX can make orbital operations work. SpaceX dominates global space launches. It sends more payloads than all other countries combined. Low cost and high frequency give it a huge lead. SpaceX will complete over 60 launches. The Y aim for 140 by the end of the year. The YL send thousands of tons into orbit. SATS over 80% of the world's total. The new SpaceX IP rocket can carry over 100 tons. Max EMU payload is even bigger, beating the old SATRV rocket. Full air reuse up elite cuts cost dramatically. Boost DRS land and fly again in record time. SpaceX aims for 10,000 launches per year soon. Competitors are far behind. Blue Origin struggles with test failures. SpaceX loses SpaceX AP prototypes on purpose during testing. The Y push rockets to fail so they can learn fast. Starlink satellite network has over 10 million users. It connects regular phones in remote dead zones. SpaceX opens a new door for AI data centers, so AR power in space runs 24/7. It creates 8 times more energy than panels on Earth. The vacuum in space naturally cools servers. No land limits, no grid overload. Of ATL compute could cost 10 times less long-term. Starlink plans to build data centers in orbit. Custom space-grade chips will launch soon. NVIDIA designs chips to handle space radiation. Google, Amazon, and Aeropic are joining the race. Experts agree on one thing: SpaceX is the only company that can make orbital compute. Real-size idea still carries big technical risks. Wrap air-inching hardware in space is extremely difficult. Full-air orbital data centers are at least a decade away, but the industry knows it's not if but when. Elon owes both the AI teams and rockets to launch them. Now let's talk about chips. Every device depends on one core component. GPS. Elon made a bold decision. Build all chips in-house. Tesla stopped buying external chips years ago. It designs self-driving hardware completely from scratch. The new AI5 chip changes everything. It delivers massive performance far faster than old car chips. It matches top NVIDIA chips. Used in data centers, it does 2 main jobs: power array, NG cars, and humanoid robots. It makes split-second decisions while driving close. They read together. It trains large AI models. Allen shut down the Autodish project for this unified chip. SAP ARIA T chip lines became unnecessary. One chip family now serves all of their businesses. Size strategy copies Apple's successful model. In-house chips let you optimize every part of the system. Hardware and software fit together perfectly. Tesla designs chips, runs AI, collects data. It's a closed loop. No competitor can copy. Tesla and partners are building a huge new chip factory. It aims for massive output, more than the entire US makes now. The project costs trillions of dollars. Analysts debate cost and timeline risks. Production delays have happened, but custom chips are critical. The Y are the empire's lifeline. Tesla has another unbeatable advantage: self-driving AI learns from railroad data. Tesla's global fleet has driven over 10 billion miles. Billions of miles from busy city streets. The Y add millions of new miles every single day. Every Tesla on the road records real-world situations. Size data goes back to train better AI. Rivians can buy the same chips and build similar data centers, but they can never buy billions of real driving miles. More e-cars mean more data. Better AI means more cars sold. Size loop is impossible to break from the outside. Now let us look at their final products. First, the robotics. Self-driving taxis cost less than regular ride services. Quarantine prices beat UBR by a wide margin. SIB Art Rock production is ramping up fast. It's built for low-cost commercial fleets. as driving data shows AI drives safer than humans. Pale Play will choose cheap, safe, autonomous rides. Stay RRI on Capes, Rob OTAs connected even in remote areas. The second product is the Optimus robot. It uses the same AI chip and Grok brain as the cars. The global labor market is way bigger than car sales. Optimus could become Tesla's most valuable product. The boring company Y builds underground tunnel networks. The Y avoid traffic and bad weather entirely. New Rail Inc. works on brain-computer interfaces. It helps paralyzed patients regain control of their bodies. Blan and Nian ES recovery technology got FDA breakthrough status. Alan predicts smartphones will disappear one day. Brain links will connect humans directly. To AI, big changes happened in recent months. SpaceX fully bought XI in a stock deal. SpaceX filed for an IPO. Trading starts in June. Valued at IN could reach almost $2 trillion. Google pays hundreds of millions monthly for XI compute. XI buys hundreds of millions worth of Tesla batteries. While LSTRET analysts say a full merger is likely, combined add value could hit over $3 trillion. The chance of merger is very high. Size giant company would cover countless industries. But huge risks remain, and ATR regulators will take a close look. Must-CV spending pressures, cash flow. Technical delays could slow the whole plan. SpaceX is a historic high-risk, high-reward bet. Is it the greatest tech empire the world has ever seen, or an extremely risky long-term gamble? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.